TD Jakes
Guys, I want to be really
Allegations,
clear about this
EP2,
because this
The
is Black
Second
History
Accuser.
Month. So, everything is alleged. No, that this is still ongoing, but we have got to discuss these type of things. They can't be swept under the rug. Um, and it's also an eye opener. Okay, so let's just get that there. But we're now going on to the newest allegation, and the article is dated February the 3rd of 2025. The one that I read was November of 2024. And let me say something. The reason why it's really standing out to me is because I'm a big believer in God. Um, but I'm gonna tell you, I am a sinner. I am a sinner. Okay, there's no ring. So, dating outside of marriage, things like that. I'm not dating, but I'm human. But one thing I don't do is paint a picture of myself that is not true. I'm a parent and I give my kids honesty and I try and lead with truth. So that's why I said we have got to be open for discussion about things, and we cannot always act like, oh Lord, no, not him. We can't act like that. You can't act like that. You got to have discernment. Okay? There's a prophetess you might want to check out called the Master's Blog. She actually prophesies this in 2023. So this allegation has been going on for a long time. We just haven't talked about it, but she spoke on it because she said God is not pleased. So that's all I'm saying on it, because I believe for my own self, and I'm not saying I don't believe anything until it's come out, but I'm just telling y'all the information because I'm doing what I call my due diligence and I'm spreading not rumors but making you all aware. So let's get into the article. Mind you, this is a blind reaction, so if I read things in there, I will be a little shocked. You will get the original response because it is shock. This is we have you see the first man there. Anyway, so another accuser emerges in the TD Jakes legal battle. If I sound this way, it's because this is disappointment. Federal court documents filed last Thursday revealed new allegations against Bishop TD Jakes as a second accuser has come forward in the ongoing defamation lawsuit. Pastor Richard Edwin Youngblood Sr., 62, has filed his own accusations against Jakes, 67, joining his brother Dwayne Youngblood, 58, who first brought allegations of sexual misconduct last year. The boys, their ages are similar, with TD Jakes being the older. In a sworn affidavit first reported the Christian Post, Richard Edwin Youngblood detailed his history with Jakes beginning in the late 1980s when he joined Jakes Temple of Faith Church in West Virginia. Initially impressed by Jakes during a revival crusade, Richard Youngblood said he moved his family to West Virginia and was quickly elevated to serve as Jakes' arm bearer, a role that involved driving and assisting the minister. According to the 67-page motion, the relationship took a troubling turn in 1998 when Richard Youngblood accompanied Jakes on a church trip to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. During an overnight stay at the West Virginia, he alleged that Jakes made unwanted advances in their shared motel room. Why were they sharing? Well, I share it with my girlfriend, so I can't say that. When Richard Youngblood later expressed discomfort about the incident, he claims Jake responded dismissively. That's shooing somebody off. The affidavit describes alleged retaliation after Richard Youngblood reported the incident to a church elder named Silas Wheeler. Jake subsequently calls me into his office where he berates me for sharing what happened. The accuser wrote in his filing, he said it was like Wheeler was in the hotel with a camera. Richard Youngblood claims he was ultimately banned from attending the church, and Jakes allegedly told his wife that her husband was a liar. The latest filing adds another dimension to the legal dispute that began in November 2024. The controversy erupted when Dwayne Youngblood appeared on Larry Reed's Live, claiming that Jakes had him approximately 40 decades ago, which is 40 years, when he was a teenager. Because remember, he would have been a teenager And he was 58, and he's 58, Jakes is 67, so that would have meant he was a teenager and TD Jakes was older. Beyond the Youngblood allegations, several other individuals have come forward with sworn statements supporting Dwayne Youngblood's account. These include Jeffrey S. Gray, Daniel B. Spaulding, LaShawn Youngblood, Joshua Moniz, Landon Claiborne. The motion raises additional concerns, stating that since going public, Dwayne Youngblood has faced threats from individuals associated with Jakes, including his son. Now, let me tell y'all something. Don't go out there threatening nobody for nobody else. Let this man fight his own battles. This is a grown man. We don't have to do nothing for him. And remember what God said about what goes on in the dark. I'm going to put that scripture in there because that's not our place. Stand down. Christians, stand down. Public, stand down. Stand down. That's not our place. Our place is to discern. And that's what we're going to do. That's why I came forward to tell y'all this information, because I'm telling y'all, I don't ever leave my kids alone with people. I'm too possessive over them. I'm too protective over them, because we all have memories of what happened to us as children. So I'm bringing this information to y'all, okay? So defense attorney Tyrone A. Blackburn, opposing Jake's motion to dismiss the lawsuit, argues that his client's statements are protected speech as they address matters of significant public concern, including systematic abuse and institutionalized accountability within religious organizations. So let me ask y'all, if it can go on in a Christian church, not a Christian, but the Catholic church, what makes us different? You better come out that high horse. What makes us different? I put it in here. Y'all see what I see. Go look this up. Look at the dates. So this is all I'm saying from this. TD Jakes, it said, calling the claims an orchestrated campaign of lies and a failed attempt to extort $6 million from him. The 562-page response was filed February in the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania. So this is what I'm saying to y'all. Use discernment, do your own research, and also get your own relationship with God. It is no one's job to help you find a relationship with God. That is your job. Okay? So, and pastors are, what do they call them in the Bible? We're the sheep. So they the ones that herd us. You know how the cattle prod, that's their job. They're supposed to gather us around. But you also know that with power comes a lot of responsibility. And I'm going to speak from the way that I was raised. Satan uses people. Okay? So I need y'all to use your discernment. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this. And then I'm going to close out with what God said about what goes on in the dark. Okay? Luke 12:3. What you have spoken in the dark will be heard in the daylight. And what you have whispered in the inner rooms will be proclaimed from the housetop. There's nothing new under the sun. Read Ecclesiastics. It talks about time, and basically, God just sits there and watch us spin around and around, but he see everything. So this is a time that I'm not blowing my trumpet, but I'm telling y'all better make some stands and pick some sides, because not everything that glitters and gold and everything that speaks is telling the truth. So I'm not saying he's doing this, but what I'm saying is I'm not led by anybody but my own self in the words that I read myself, because I got my own brain. But I know some of us is lazy. That's why I said, let me go ahead and inform y'all the things that interest me. And this is something that I growed up in my 20s trying to find God, and I came across him several times. But as an adult, as a child, you move like one. As an adult, you move like an adult. And I worship myself, because my own battle is battles that I have to do my worship on. That's why I tell y'all to find your own strength, because when you're going through things, look up keywords and the Bible will lead you. Okay? So this has been Baby Girl 411 closing off Heartbreak Hotline with the closing of the TD Jakes allegations. Let me know and like, comment, and subscribe. I love you.